WMC Memphis, WMFS HD2 Bartlett, Memphis. Part of the Memphis Sports Network with 92.9 FM ESPN. ESPN 790 AM.
Watch the sunrise, new day's dawning, and it's calling you and me. Where the mighty Mississippi flows by Memphis, Tennessee. We've got woodlands, fields, and water. Hey, there is no better way. You can find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry Ray. Make some time. Take the family, ask a friend, but don't delay. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray. Listen up and learn about it all. Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Good Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the award-winning Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports. Now, here's your host, Larry Ray.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. Talk outdoors every Saturday morning, roll into our 15th year. And again, I have to tell you, every time we come back to a segment break, I've got to tell you, this is not open mic Saturday like it normally would be on this first Saturday of November. So that's why Ron Wong is in the studio this morning. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody
confused.
doing?
We're all confused. Greg Ratliff's the only one that knows what's going on here. So
Greg always
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I would. I would, that's for sure. I'm still on daylight savings time. You know, what time is it?
Well,
here?
I am too.
It takes me forever to get.
I'm certainly confused.
That gets
but,
me. I have more trouble getting used to falling back than I do jumping forward or whatever it is. You know, springing forward.
I
don't
like losing.
Early.
I don't like losing that hour of sleep.
Well,
sure, but
you're such an early riser anyway, so you
not.
love it. No, that means you got an hour earlier to. Well, let's go.
And oh, by the way, I'm gonna let everybody know now.
All right. This is something.
This next week coming up.
Yeah.
Be looking for it on LROutdoors.com.
Yeah.
For some pictures from an event that I'm going to at Lake Tenkiller and
I know you are.
Fort Gibson Lake.
Yeah.
We should be doing some things with Jacob Wheeler.
Yes, good friend Jacob Wheeler.
Yeah. Tommy Biffle, Cliff Crochet, Mark Daniels Jr., Gary Dollahan.
Well, just the last time you went to Oklahoma, it snowed.
It snowed. It better not snow this time.
It's not going to snow.
Because I'm on the water.
All right. Yeah, but right now, let's switch gear, and Ron can listen for a little while and learn a little bit here because...
I do, because, we've had an exciting show, and it's just getting more exciting.
Yeah, I can switch over to hunting.
Because we're talking about duck hunting, and I love duck hunting.
You love to eat ducks.
I like to eat them.
Yeah, you won't.
And I love all those duck hunters getting out of the
water.
Their blinds.
Yeah, so you can get out in the open water. But anyway, our good friend from Avery, that's our good friend John Gordon. He's a media customer relations for Banding Holdings. Avery Outdoors, as we call our good friends. Good morning, John.
Morning, Larry. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing great, John, and we're getting close, right?
We're getting real close.
We're getting real close. 2 weeks.
Arkansas will open on the 21st.
That's right.
Tennessee, Mississippi, right after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So it's right here.
It's here. And John is already starting to roll out those migration reports that we run on LROutdoors.com. And I wanted John on this morning to kind of whet our appetite a little bit and tell our listeners a little bit how this works, because you guys really do a wonderful job and has done for years. And John is part of the team over at Avery. Tell the listeners how you put this thing together.
Well, it's this is the 8th year that we've done it, Larry, and basically what it really comes down to is utilizing our pro staff, which is the largest in the waterfowl industry, we've got people all the way up
How
in
many?
Ontario,
How many?
Saskatchewan.
How many? How many?
Well, it's gotten bigger now because of, like I said, you had mentioned earlier about Bandit Holdings and
Yes.
and the fact that we had been purchased by them, so
Yeah.
that gave us also the Bandit gear guys are on the staff as
So
well.
you've got
now.
over
Another
100.
30 individuals, so it's close to 200 at this point.
Wow, 200. Okay, so you get these guys, and so you put it together. Is this weekly now, or are we trying to do this weekly?
It's weekly. I do it every week. I just went through the report. That there's different staffers from around who compile reports for me.
Yeah.
And I put it into one document. And I was just working on it this morning.
Yeah.
I tell you what, across the board is the sentiment all the way up to Canada is the warm conditions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, they're experiencing conditions not much different from we are here, all the way up to into Ontario and Saskatchewan.
Ooh.
Which there's still a lot of birds up there into Canada, and they just really haven't moved. The hunters, in the states like Minnesota, Wisconsin, the North Dakotas, and things like that, which normally are receiving,
cold weather.
A lot of the birds have gone through there, have not even reached there at this point. So what we're going to have down here is we're just really going to need some hard winds from the north to blow within the next 2 weeks. And I haven't seen it in the forecasted, but some of the early migrating birds are here, some gadwalls, spoons, teal, things like that. They're still blue-winged teal up all the way into the Dakotas, which
amazing.
At this point of the year is pretty much unheard of.
It's amazing, and we think about it, we're 2 weeks out from today, particularly for Arkansas, and where I'll be on opening day over there. And I know that with this kind of weather, El Nino. I've heard enough of that to last me a lifetime. I mean, they're expecting it, and I guess if this is what it happens, that has the effect of the birds, because I do look at the weather. I'm a weather watcher, and I know they're just now getting some freezing temperatures in Alaska, and normally, I got back from the Grand Canyon here earlier. They shut down the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Like November the 1st, but the roads are still, they can still be open. But so what you're talking about is that we're going to get. It may be a little later than normal, right?
It may be, and we are hoping so anyway. Like I said, a lot of the seasons, these guys have already been going for quite a while, and they're going to basically run out of days, I think, before the bulk of the migration even happens, which could also spell some really good hunting for us down here, is because of the fact those birds are not going to be near as pressured.
Yeah, that's true.
Coming through areas that are closed, and they're not going to be nearly as spooky as they can be down here, especially when it gets later in the season.
And also, you got you talked about the north wind, also rain. We were pretty dry until all of a sudden. I know Texas is getting hammered, and all those places down there till Patricia came through and gave us a little bit of rain. But we're still we're low on water in a lot of places.
We are. It did improve quite a bit. Louisiana and the lower Mississippi Delta really received more rain than we did by quite a bit. So there's some areas down there that really have got huntable water at this point.
We don't want them flying through and heading down there, though. We want them to stop off here for a little while.
That's true. And it's just going to take some weather events to happen, and I feel confident it will. I mean, if you remember last year before Thanksgiving, it was in the 20s.
Yeah, it sure was.
And so you never know what's going to turn around. But the duck numbers are high.
Yeah, they are.
And
you're
everybody's
optimistic.
Looking forward to it.
You're a duck hunter, right, John? So you're optimistic. So
oh yeah,
you got your place all ready. I mean, you ready?
I'm ready. I was talking about the lower Mississippi Delta. That's primarily where I'm hunting.
I know
this year,
it is.
South of Greenville.
Yeah.
Down that way.
So most people don't understand. They think duck hunters, it's all social, but you guys, and I know it, put in a lot of work to get ready for the season, right?
We do. It's just catching water. You got to get all the boards and everything, and leaks plugged and everything on the areas that you're going to hunt in fields. Rigging decoys. getting new supplies, shotgun shells. I may enjoy, getting ready to hunt ducks more than I actually do the hunting of it.
Do you really? Yeah.
Especially as far as, now that I've been involved in the waterfowl hunting industry for so many years.
Yeah.
I love every aspect of it, and so for me, it's not a couple of month deal. For me, it's 12 months out
It's
of the year.
12 months.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know that. And we're talking to John Gordon. He is the media customer relations for our good friends at Avery Outdoors and Bandit Holding. And I know, John, are you optimistic still? You're a duck hunter. I know you are.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've seen it turn on a dime so many times that I'm eternally optimistic. And it's one of those things. You were dealing with migratory birds. You just never know what's going to happen. The whitetail hunters out there, they know where the bucks are at. They know where they're going to be.
Oh, they do. Somebody tell me, please. Somebody tell me, please, where they'll be. Next Saturday when I'm out there trying to kill one. We don't have them tied up, John. Okay, don't make it look like it's real easy now.
That's true. That's true, Larry. You don't have them tied up, but what it is, they just
they stand there and let you look at them.
They are generally in a they don't travel thousands of miles, to get down here.
No, they don't. I wish they just travel about 50 yards. That's all I care about. John Gordon, thank you, buddy. Tell them how they can keep up with the migration reports on y'all's website. What is it?
Yes, I'm putting them out every week on the website at averyoutdoors.com. You can go to the blog section of it and of the website page, and you can also read some stuff I've written on there. Stuff getting ready for the season, things like that. It's also on the Banded website as well. Every week, and then there's several other media
it's on
Outdoors puts them out, and
it's on LROutdoors.com.
It's on LR Outdoors.
Yeah, I've got it there every week. John, thank you, buddy, and we'll be talking to you. Maybe get a report from you once the season gets kicked off. Okay?
That sounds great, Larry.
All right, have a great day.
You too, man. All right, bye.
John Gordon.
Wow.
Don't you like that?
I love it. But anyway.
Well, anyway.
I've got to duck out because
that was a good expression. That he couldn't wait for this last segment to say that. That's what he's been writing down.
Absolutely,
Ron
you like
Long
that,
is
huh?
ducking out
I
right
am
now.
ducking out.
Okay.
A little bit early. Want to wish everybody a great week. Practice good water safety. I have places to go, people to see, and things to do.
And don't forget, November the 11th is
November the 11th.
Veterans Day.
That's right.
Yeah, it's my son's birthday also. So, everybody remember those who gave so much for what we have.
Absolutely.
All right, Ron, duck on out of here. We'll be right back on Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 7. Oh, I've got to be here just me and Greg, I guess. Okay, all right, we'll do it. Be right back.
Find out all about it on Outdoors with Larry